No, in one sense, I really, really, really hope I get interrupted during this story because it's the psycho who likes to haunt us out here in the back building. Oh, look! I haven't turned off my notifications. That'd be irritating. I'll catch it before it comes on again, and I'll mute it. Watch, I promise. So this is my War of the Worlds story. No, I wasn't there, and I've never been to a War of the Worlds, as you may have guessed. So the classic War of the Worlds movie, and I think it's 53, but I'm not positive. I'm sure somebody will. Well, I'll correct it myself later, but it doesn't really matter. Great movie, great movie. And again, made before even I was born. I remember as a little kid, it was back in the days when we'd just gotten color television. Trust me, we didn't get one until 1969, and I was 9. It was a big deal. It was like being on acid. Oh my god. So yeah, we're gonna watch War of the Worlds because that was actually another big deal because it was rebroadcasts of cinematic movies. It got announced. War of the Worlds, yes, in color. Yeah, it's some shows were broadcast a little trailer at the beginning in living color. And I'm sure that expression came from that horrible comedy show that people seem to like. But anyway, gonna watch that movie. Oh yeah. Had my pajamas on in the living room, right on top of the shag carpeting, avocado green. Yeah, for reals, it did exist. I did lay upon it. So, it may have been uh, before we got the shag, but why quibble? It just seems right anyway, doesn't it? The 60s, what little I remember the 60s. I remember a lot, just not the 60s you want to remember with, stinky hippies and demonstrations and a really cool war. So I'm going to watch that movie. Oh, man, it was great. Watch that movie. Oh, it's still a great movie. I can watch it. But it's the modeling. The modeling was so good. And I recall my mom watching it like, well, that's our neighborhood being blown up. And it was the saucers blowing stuff up. And indeed, it was North Whittier, California. Yeah, it was a completely detailed model of the neighborhood I was laying in, getting blown up. Like, holy crap! Because you could recognize it. That was the San Gabriel River. That was indeed it. That was where I was a kid. That was our housing tract getting blown to shit. So hats off to the guys who did that modeling. I mean, we could tell exactly where it was filmed from the pointy hills, right? Yeah. So I just thought it was really exciting. That just didn't even scary, but it did prompt imagination about being destroyed to crap by flying saucers. But you also got to remember that was when I was a kid. It was always dangled over our head that they're going to drop a bomb off us and kill us anyway. That really makes you periodically stresses you up, but for the most part, it's a given that we are going to get blown up by this, and it's always looming. So everybody now, you younger people with you think you invented a sense of foreboding and doom? Bullshit. We had it in spades. Yours is a lot less realistic than the we got. Yeah, whole bunch of people got killed by a virus. Yeah, that does happen. It's not going to kill the entire planet or North America. However, bombs may, and I don't believe that the UFO people are going to do. I don't. They probably exist, but they're not here. They've never been here. Bad news for you. Unless you discount the laws of physics, it didn't happen. It didn't. Oh, I'm definitely gotta fix my phone so it doesn't go bzzz all the time. I'll get around to it, or it won't. I don't care. I'm tired. I'm not really tired. I'm just kind of drained. No, I'm not really drained. I don't know. I don't know what I am. You figure it out. What I could do is, what can I do? I'm not going to mess with anything. I don't want to lose this particular piece of documentation because I'd like to take some off from documenting anything. Not that I have to, and not that's important, and not that anybody will be suffering for the lack of thereof. But, I'm ticking off boxes here, ticking off boxes for no good reason. It's like doing word search puzzles or jigsaw puzzles or crossword puzzles. Well, people don't anymore do that because they like it. They like immersion. It's like, well, this stuff wasn't an immersion. No. Being alone with a piece of paper had a lot of something, and not just because I like to read books. I like the way a book smells. Oh, these are the people who read precious, stupid little books, not anything resembling a affordable used book or something they found. Yeah, I digress, as I oftentimes do. Yeah. Why did I start this? Oh yeah. Oh, my good buddy, son of maniac, just JJ, my friend JJ. Yeah, I mentioned in texting while he was streaming that I had a story. War of the Worlds story. This is my story. And being a little kid, being killed by aliens. I got killed by aliens. Did you ever get killed by aliens? I don't think you ever have, because you're not old like me.